بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مرحبا بكم في الوحده الثالثه. If it had not happened إذ لم يحدث. Listen and discuss. استمع وناقش. Look at the pictures and write as many words as you can think of for each. يعني انظر إلى الصورة واكتب أكبر من ممكن من الكلمات التي تخطر في بالك. ورقم 2 read each paragraph and underline the word that name something in the picture. يعني اقرأ كل فقرة وضع خطا تحت الكلمات التي تشير إلى شيء ما في الصورة. looking back في صياغة اللغة الإنجليزية معناتها العودة إلى الماضي، فسنكتشف في هذا الدرس العودة إلى الماضي على اكتشافات وعلى الاختراعات التي غيرت التاريخ. The wheel. If the Sumerians had not invented the wheel in 5000 BC, they could not have moved heavy loads. 6,000 years later, the Mayans and Incans in the America used the round shape in their architecture, but they had no wheels. Aeroplanes. If the Wright brothers had not invented the first successful aeroplane, people might still be traveling long distance on ships, and there wouldn't be as much contact among people on different continents. The Wright brothers first flew in an engine-propelled plane in 1903. Oil. If people had not discovered a lot of source of oil, cars that run on gasoline would not have become so common. The first commercial oil well drilled in North America was in Oil Springs, Oneonta, Canada in 1858. Computers. If we didn't have computers, a lot of work would still be done with paper and pencil, and people in their homes would not be able to be in contact with the entire world. The first PC was introduced by IBM in 1981. Electricity. If electricity had not been discovered, people would probably still be using candles or gas lights. Thomas Edison developed the first incandescent electric light bulb in 1879. Penicillin. If Dr. Alexander Fleming had not discovered penicillin in 1928, millions of people would have died from infection. However, the widespread use of penicillin as an antibiotic did not begin until the 1940s during World War II. Life's regrets. At one time or another, we all look back and wish we had done things differently in our life. The following are some typical situations. Mark the ones you have said or done. Discuss with a partner. If I would studied harder, I would have passed that test. Number 2. I should have said what I thought about her hairstyle, but I didn't want to hurt her feelings. Number 3. I should have bought that thing last year now. Price have gone up. Number 4. If I had been more careful, I would have avoided the accident. Number 5. I should have told the security guard that I saw someone breaking the lock. Number 6. If I would known the trip was going to take so long, I would have taken another route. Number 7. Other afterthoughts. Quick check. A. Vocabulary. Match to form new words and expressions. Number 1. Oil. Number 2. Heavy. Number 3. Hair. Number 4. Electric. Number 5. Security. A. God. B. Style. C. Load. D. Bulb. E. Well. Comprehension. Answer true or false. Number 1. The Sumerians could not have carried heavy loads without the wheel. Number 2. If it weren't for flaming, many people would have died from infections. Number 3. If it had not been for candles, there wouldn't be any electricity. Number 4. People would still be traveling on ships if it weren't for aeroplanes. Number 5. The man who is up unloading the truck should have studied harder. Pair work. Ask and answer. What is your biggest regret? I should have been a more serious student. What would have happened if the Sumerians had not invented the wheel? They wouldn't have been able to move heavy loads. What would you have done if you would seen the thief? I would have called the police immediately. If you could go back and do things over that mistakes would you try to avoid? Write down a list and compare with a partner.